Oh, okay. Hello class. Today we're going to have some money talk and we are going to make sense of cents. So let's get started. Today we are going to talk about money, specifically pennies, nickels, and dimes, and we're going to make sense of them. But before we get into that, let's look at something more familiar. Here we have a ring and a rock. Which one is bigger? The rock, right. But which one is worth more money? The ring. The diamond ring is worth more even though it's smaller, because each one has a different value. We see that here. Next, let's take a look at some coins. You might have seen these before. This is a penny, and it is worth 1 cent. And if we use our ones blocks to determine the value of this coin, we will find that it is worth 1 block. Next, we have a nickel. This is worth 5 cents, but if we use our ones blocks, it is worth 5 blocks. Next, we have a dime. This is worth 10 cents. That means it's worth 1 base 10 block or 10 1 blocks. Now we're going to compare. Which coin is worth more? The penny or the dime? That's right, the dime is worth more because it has more blocks. Next, which is worth more? The nickel or the dime? If you said the dime was worth more, you'd be correct. That's because the dime has 5 more blocks than the nickel. Now, which one is worth more here? The penny or the nickel? If you said the nickel was worth more, you'd be right again, because it's worth 5 ones blocks and the penny is worth 1. Next, let's use different ways to get a certain amount of money. For example, let's use different ways to get 15 cents. First, we have 1 tens block and 5 ones blocks. The 1 tens block can be a dime, as we see on the left, and the 5 ones can be a nickel. Together we have 10 cents in dimes and 5 cents with a nickel, which adds up to 15 cents. We could do the same thing with 5 pennies instead of the nickel before. So this also adds up to 15 cents. Or we can get a little crazy and use 15 pennies, which are all worth 1 cent, and that adds up to 15 cents. Great job, everyone. That's all we have for today's lesson.